What's going on, guys? Billy here, and usually there is a ton of planning that goes into making the videos that go up on this channel, but today is going to be more of a conversational style. I didn't do too much planning. I'm just sitting down in front of the camera and talking, and the reason I'm making this video is because of this tweet put up by the DJI Enterprise Twitter account. It says, "It's time for our biggest unveil of the year. Join us at the Frontiers." It has a link there to sign up for Airworks, their Airworks conference, and then it includes a teaser picture. So it appears that DJI is going to be bringing us something new at their Airworks 2018 convention, hosted down in Dallas, Texas on October 30th. Now, I do want to make something clear, as I already stated. This was tweeted by their Enterprise Twitter account, which means whatever they're releasing is most likely going to be geared towards commercial pilots or for commercial operation. And also, another big indicator is that it's being released at Airworks 2018, which is DJI's commercial expo for drone pilots and the drone industry. Now, I'm sure that the number one question that every single person watching this video right now has is, what will be released? What does DJI have that they're going to be bringing to us? I don't know. I don't have any insider information, but if I had to take like a really good educated guess, it would be the Mavic 2 Enterprise. Now, with the release of the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom, we had a bunch of rumors and leaks come out before the event that actually announced both of those drones, and we also saw the Mavic 2 Enterprise. We got two different pictures. I'll put those up on the screen right now. It looks like a Mavic 2 Zoom, except of course it has these two different attachments up on the top. That seems to be the biggest difference between this drone, the Enterprise, and the other drones, the Pro and the Zoom. We know that there's really not much of a difference between the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom. The only difference is the camera. They've got the same body, the same flight time, the same transmission system. I mean, everything is basically the same. So I'd assume that everything on the Enterprise is the same as well, including that Zoom camera. The only difference is obviously the lettering on the leg and also the band around. So instead of a silver band, it is a red band. And also, probably the biggest glaring difference are those attachments on the top. Now, the attachment on the right seems to be some sort of LED beacon that allows pilots to fly at nighttime and be able to look up in the air and spot it. That seems to probably be brighter than the LEDs on the bottom of the drone and just gives you a lot more to look at when flying at nighttime. So that seems to be what that is used for. And the one on the left, there's been a lot of speculation. I personally believe it's going to be a speaker, although when I made a video about the Enterprise a while back and I said it was a speaker, a lot of people were like, why would they put a speaker on a drone? No one's going to be able to hear what's coming out of the speaker if those propellers are kicking up. But the Mavic 2 is really, really quiet with those new low noise propellers and also the new ESCs, and this could definitely come in handy if that speaker was loud enough. A scenario in which a speaker on top of a drone could prove to be very helpful is for lifeguards on the shore trying to relay information out to swimmers. So sure, that lifeguard could use a whistle, they could use a megaphone, or just yell, but sometimes it's hard to hear someone when they're 50 or 100 feet away. So being able to fly a drone out with a loudspeaker on top and relay information to that group of people could prove to be very beneficial, especially for, say, lifeguards. I think that's like the perfect situation. Now, a lot of people seem to be challenging the existence of the Mavic 2 Enterprise with the release of the Pro and the Zoom, but no Enterprise at the previous See the Bigger Picture event from DJI. A lot of people were wondering if the Enterprise was just sort of a troll, if it wasn't actually going to happen, but more and more pictures seem to pop up. I forget exactly where this one came from, but it's a very, very high resolution image of the Mavic 2 Enterprise. It's something you would see from DJI and something that they would probably only shoot if they were very serious about selling it. And this drone looks 100% exactly like the Mavic 2 Zoom. I mean, it's got the same body, the same sensors, the same propellers, the same motors, the same lights underneath, the same camera. I mean, everything about this drone just screams Mavic 2 Zoom. So I wonder what they could do to really make it different from the Zoom. Obviously, they have the ability to put the attachments on top, and they're probably going to have a lot more attachments other than just the speaker, or the speaker if you want to call that, and also the LED light. I'm sure there'll be a ton of those little accessories that you can buy to just make some more money for DJI, but there seems to be not much of a difference between the Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom, and the Mavic 2 Enterprise. Now, just from experience, I know that these leak and rumor videos always seem to generate a lot of dislikes because people don't agree with what you think is going to be released. But for those of you who don't think that the Mavic 2 Enterprise is going to be the next drone from DJI being released on October 30th, I want to quickly show you something, and I want to actually pull up that picture from DJI Enterprise one more time. And I want to look at what was actually typed out in the tweet. It says, "It's time for our biggest unveil of the year," with quotation marks around biggest, which seems to be a little bit of sarcasm coming from DJI, like it's their biggest event or their biggest unveil, but it's in a small package. So that's my first thing. Now, in typical DJI fashion, they give us basically nothing to look at, only something to kind of pique our interest. But it's not only the middle of the image that we get, that sort of top of the circle. If we look at the very bottom, it seems that that attachment is attached to something, just like on the Mavic 2 Enterprise. So I think that that's almost like a dead giveaway that this is a look at one of the attachments on top of the Mavic 2 Enterprise. That's just personally my opinion. That's something I saw. I could be totally wrong, in which case the dislikes would be warranted. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I just figured I'd sit down and talk about this tweet because it kind of confirms that we're going to see a new drone from DJI on October 30th, and I really do hope it's the Mavic 2 Enterprise with some sort of upgraded internals. I mean, an upgraded transmission system, an upgraded flight time. I mean, anything to really differentiate it from the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom really could make this a good seller for DJI, and also it kind of takes their enterprise big drones like the Matrice and shrinks it down into something that regular people might be able to use. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know what you think of this tweet from DJI Enterprise down in the comment section. And as always, I'll talk to you later. Peace.